Hey everybody, Hot Shot coming at you again. New England Patriots are on the board. They're all season. Who are their key free agents? What positions do they have of need? Who are they going to draft with the 15th overall pick? Let's hop right into it. Patriots have about $54.6 million in cap space. It's a nice little bit of money to go into the offseason with and try and get back into the playoffs after missing them for the first time in 13 or 14 years. Key free agents they have Joe Tooney, guard, J.C. Jackson, Jason McCourty, cornerbacks, Cam Newton and Brian Hoyer, quarterback, the center David Andrews, running back James White. Least of need on that list is James White. I feel seems like the Patriots are always coming up with a couple good running backs every couple years, and it's a running back by committee team. They would lose if he does leave in free agency. They're going to lose a receiving running back, so that could be a position of hurt. Tooney and Andrews are interesting. Both are interior offensive linemen. Continuity is key between quarterback and center, but I could see them letting go of Andrews and Tooney and bringing in younger, unestablished players. Cam Newton, I think they're going to let walk. I think he's going to want to go someplace else. I think it's time to say Cam Newton is probably a backup in this league. Not great at passing the ball. It's still a threat on the ground. The two players I'm looking at that I think they're probably going to go after is Jackson and McCourty, just to bring them back and give them a solid defense. Now, I think that the season that the Patriots had is an outlier. They had the most players opt out of the season due to COVID, so I think they'll come back and they'll be fine. Positions in need: quarterback, wide receiver, D-line, cornerback, and offensive line. So they have a lot of positions of need. With the two offensive linemen in my book not returning, I think that's a higher position, but quarterback is top on my list. Look at Tom Brady. He's taken Tampa Bay to the Super Bowl after leaving there last year. Wide receiver, they drafted a wide receiver in the first round a couple years ago, and he still hasn't turned the corner into being a player. He has been injured an awful lot, but it will be interesting to see what they do. D-line, replenish that, pass and rush. But I really think in this year, with that cap space that they have, they'll pick up a few free agents, and it could change who I have them picking. But I have them reaching. I have them going 15th overall, Mac Jones, quarterback, Alabama. That Nick Saban and Bill Belichick tie is really tight. They are always talking. So I see Mac Jones ending up. I think it's a reach. I think he's a day 2 player. Probably middle of the second round. He should probably go about 45 to 52, somewhere in that ballpark. He should be drafted, but I think they're going to reach. I think they're going to want a young quarterback to develop. How long will Bill Belichick stay with the Patriots is unknown. Maybe 3 or 4 more years. If they have a few bad seasons, I could see him just getting out of there and retiring. But this is my pick, Mac Jones, Alabama. Good quarterback from a good school. He's not very mobile. He's a pocket passer. So they'll have to have a good offensive line because he's not going to escape the rush as well as some of the other quarterbacks that are in this draft. But they'll go with him. I think he'll be an alright player for a few years. I do think it's going to take him like 2 years to become professional ready, but we'll see what happens with that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a good one.